I've sweat through one set of clothes and a pair of in-ear monitors. And I'd say we're like, I don't even know if we're 3/4 of the way through the set yet. So, you all have been lovely. This is, like I said, a privilege after playing 30-minute sets every night to get here and get to stretch out a little bit. Pretty nice. Those of you who have been listening to my music for a while probably know pretty well by now, but yeah. Note to self, say that at more concerts. But you know that these songs and these careers and these lives of mine, they all feed into each other in some crazy way. And this song is a newish song. It came out on the Wilderness album, but it was about a night with my old bandmates in Jack's Mannequin on our very first tour. We were slumming it hard. I had just gotten off of a pretty successful career with something corporate, and I was sort of determined not to. Thank you. Note to self. But I was determined not to sort of be that dude who was like drafting off of the success of his high school band and just went and had a solo career. So I named it Jack's Mannequin, and we didn't tell anybody that it was a thing or it was something that I was doing. And Jay and Bobby and John, we all got in a van and we went and played these like pretty fucking ghetto shows. And one of them was in Tucson, Arizona, where we played in the lobby of this hotel. And they introduced me to a new chemical that I had never encountered before. The sad yet now sort of comic part of that situation was that I didn't know I only had like a third of the normal amount of blood to process that chemical. So I got super fucked up. But let's just say I really enjoyed the evening, and it was this pivotal moment in my life, and in a lot of ways it sort of defined what was to come, because on that night I had been in this process of sort of reconciling with the girlfriend that I had been broken up with, who I wrote all of these Everything in Transit songs about, and all of these Something Corporate songs, and all of these Wilderness songs. And on that night, feeling so fine, I called her on the phone and I said, I'm gonna fly home tomorrow and take you to Disneyland. Because that's the kind of shit you do when you're on this particular chemical. And I did, and I flew home and did that, and it began the process of this reconciliation, which led to a fucking weird hospital life for a minute or two, and then back to the road, and this raging fucking life that we live out here. And 10 or 11 years later, I still got this fucking titan of rhythm behind me here, Mr. J. McMahon on the drum set. And that is a blessing, no doubt. So without further ado, this one's called Halls.